Hi everyone, my name is Mary and I have Lyme disease. I am creating this channel to educate others on Lyme disease and how to get the proper tests to become diagnosed with Lyme disease. I was diagnosed in November of 2023, and this is going to be basically my story and the journey about Lyme, how I was diagnosed, the symptoms I had, um, the treatment. The treatment's a big one. I'll talk all about the treatment that I went through. And I want to explain how these videos are going to be set up. The very first thing people need to understand is these videos are going to be set up in sections. So across the top of the screen should say number 1, introduction. So that's me talking about Lyme, introducing you to Lyme, and there may be down the road subsections. So I'll go through and do videos. Section 1 will be Lyme, or my introduction. Section 2 will be what is Lyme disease, and so on and so forth, and go through those. Down the road, I may have section 2A that will go along with the subject of what is Lyme disease. And I may talk in depth about the different strains of Lyme. I was diagnosed with 9 different strains of Lyme disease, and I'm going to talk about how Lyme can be put into what I would call remission or dormancy. One thing I want to be really clear about is I am not a doctor. I am not a medical professional. I want to just explain my journey and everything I went through with Lyme to maybe help others. That's the whole purpose of this entire channel and all the videos I'm going to be making. I named it Limelight because there is light at the end of the tunnel with Lyme. It's taken me a couple of years, but I was able to get it under control. My immune system has now kind of taken over and kept it dormant. I do believe it flared up during COVID. I think that that's happened to a lot of people. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and how I found out I had Lyme. I also want to talk about the symptoms in depth because I think a lot of people might be misdiagnosed. But again, I'm not a doctor, but at least be able to have people ask the right questions of what are these symptoms that I have and getting the proper testing. That was the huge part for me, is getting the right testing. And you hear about all these celebrities in the news lately that have been diagnosed with Lyme. And I think a lot of it comes down to having access to the proper testing. I think there's a lot of people that have Lyme and don't realize it. So we're going to talk all through that. And so I look forward to just having you go along with my journey.